Hey Sean, today we are starting episode 03, which is a field guide to your inner cosmos. This is all about how naming your emotions gives you the power to tame them. I made this specifically for you, Sean, to teach you the power of affect labeling. Let's start with the trap of, I just feel bad. When asked how you feel, it's easy to use vague words like, I'm annoyed, everything sucks, or I don't know. But annoyed is just a cloud hiding a complex mix of true feelings. We need to look at the hidden truth, which could be specific emotions like injustice, shame, or anxiety. If you lump everything into bad, you cannot understand your own mind. And what you cannot understand, you cannot fix. If you don't name them, unnamed emotions take root in the body. Sigmund Freud called this the baobab threat, warning that unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later, in uglier ways. This can even turn into physical pain. When you cannot pull an emotion out with words, it escapes through the body. Unexplained headaches, stomachaches, or a sudden refusal to get out of bed are often just unnamed feelings demanding to be felt. Now let me share the fox's secret with you. Emotional granularity. Psychologist Lisa Feldman Barrett discovered that the ability to slice your feelings into highly specific words is the foundation of mental health. Doing this gives you 3 benefits. First is faster recovery. Precision acts as a map. When you know exactly what is wrong, your brain recovers from stress faster. Second is less impulsivity. Naming a feeling prevents you from blindly exploding or running away. Third is deeper connection. Understanding your own inner universe allows you to finally connect with others. To help you, let's look at an atlas of frequently confused planets. First is injustice, feeling punished or misunderstood without fault, though we often just say I'm annoyed. Next is shame, feeling exposed, mocked, or making a public mistake. We say I want to disappear. Then anxiety, fearing the unknown future or waiting for a result. We say I'm tense. Loneliness is feeling disconnected, even in a crowded room, but we say I'm bored. Jealousy is watching a friend get what you desire or deserve. We brush it off saying, I don't care. Disappointment happens when high expectations shatter against reality, and we just say whatever. Helplessness is the crushing feeling that nothing you do will change the outcome. We say I don't want to do this. And embarrassment is facing an unexpected situation and not knowing how to react, which we usually call, this is awkward. There is a cooling power in a name. Think of this as a thermodynamic timeline, representing the life cycle of a star. Stage 1. The amygdala fires. This is your brain's emotional core. When you see a threat, it burns hot and red, flooding you with panic. Stage 2 is affect labeling, like saying, I feel lonely. UCLA psychologist Matthew Lieberman proved that speaking the specific name of an emotion acts as a neurological brake. Finally, Stage 3. The core cools. Merely saying the emotion reduces the amygdala's activation. The moment you name it, it loses its power over you. This acts as a glass dome in the storm. At age 13, Anne Frank hid from the Nazis during World War II. Facing unimaginable terror, she built a sanctuary using only a pen and paper. By meticulously naming her feelings in her diary, she survived the psychological storm. She wrote, I am scared, I am lonely, but I still want to hold on to hope. Remember, Sean, expressing your emotions is never a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate tool of the strong to survive the elements. Let's look at the two-faced star, which is about reframing. Imagine having a racing heart, sweating, and hyperfocus. The physical reaction is identical, but the name you choose determines your reality. If you use the wrong name, like tension, the brain believes it is under attack. If athletes label these symptoms as tension, their performance crashes. But if you use the true name excitement, you change everything. By relabeling the exact same physical symptoms as excitement, elite athletes hijack their biology to perform at their peak. So son, I want you to adopt the Stargazer's daily routine. Step 1. Find the exact word. Drop I feel bad, and consult the atlas to find the most accurate word. For example, when the teacher scolded me today, I felt injustice and shame. Step 2. Measure the heat. Assign an intensity level, slightly, quite, or very, to understand which emotion requires immediate attention. Step 3. Record the coordinates. Write down one sentence in your phone's notes or a journal every single day. Within a month, the fog will lift, and you will see yourself clearly. When you do this, you become the master of the cosmos. Always remember, the moment you give an emotion a true name, it ceases to command you, and you begin to command it. In our next episode, we will be approaching the volcano. We will explore why feeling anger isn't a bad thing, and how to safely explore it. See you then, Sean.